The quiet hours of the house had never been this quiet, not peaceful, not calm. Just watching, Mara noticed it the moment her husband's car disappeared down the street. The red taillights faded, and suddenly the silence rushed in to take their place. Evan was away at a business convention. 3 days, 2 nights, just her. And the house. She stood at the window longer than she meant to, staring at her reflection in the glass. A housewife alone. No kids, no pets, only walls that creaked like they remembered things she didn't want to know. That first night, the silence fell turned by the second night. It felt deliberate. At exactly 11:47 p.m., Mara turned off the television. The sudden quiet pressed against her ears. Too thick. Too heavy. She locked the front door, then the back door, then the garage, and then she checked them again. Evan always laughed about that. Nothing ever happens here, he'd say. She climbed the stairs, leaving the lights off behind her. The wind outside moved through the trees like slow breathing. Then she heard it, a soft tap, not loud, not aggressive, just patient. Mara froze. Another tap, closer this time. It came from the kitchen window. She told herself it was a branch or an animal or the house settling. She didn't go look. Sleep came in pieces. Every time she drifted off, she dreamed she was standing in her kitchen, barefoot on cold tile, while someone stood just out of sight behind her. Morning finally came. She laughed at herself, made coffee, checked her phone. No messages from Evan. That's when she noticed the muddy footprints by the back porch. They were faint, almost careful, and they didn't lead away from the house. That night, she locked herself into the bedroom early. She texted Evan about the noise, about the footprints. His reply came hours later. Probably raccoons. Don't scare yourself. Love you. The words didn't comfort her. At 2:13 a.m., the bedroom door creaked. Mara's eyes snapped open. She hadn't locked it. She held her breath so long her chest burned. The door didn't move again, but the air changed, like someone else was breathing with it. Then came the sound of bare feet on carpet. Slow, careful. She reached for her phone. No signal. The screen flickered. Then went black. A whisper brushed the darkness. Mara. She screamed. The lights came on. Nothing was there. The hallway was empty. The door stood wide open. She didn't sleep after that. Morning revealed nothing. No broken locks, no forced entry. Only a faint smudge on the bedroom doorframe, like a handprint. Half wiped away. That afternoon, Evan still hadn't called. By evening, the house felt hostile. Every shadow lingered too long. Every sound felt planned. At 9:02 p.m., the doorbell rang. Mara nearly dropped the knife she was holding. She checked the camera feed. No one stood at the door. The bell rang again. Then the back door handle rattled. She ran upstairs and locked herself in the bathroom. Her heart slammed against her ribs. She dialed 911. No connection downstairs. Something moved through the house now. Drawers opening, cabinets slamming, footsteps that no longer hid. They climbed the stairs, stopped outside the bathroom door. A calm voice spoke through the wood. Mara. I told you nothing ever happens here. Her blood turned to ice. It was Evan's voice. The door burst inward. Neighbors later said they heard screaming around 9:30. A woman's voice. Sharp with terror. Then nothing. When police arrived, the house was dark. Mara was found on the bathroom floor, eyes open. No weapon, no fingerprints. The case went cold. Evan returned from his convention devastated. Perfect alibi, receipts, witnesses. 6 months later, he sold the house. The new owners say it's quiet, mostly, but sometimes. Around 11:47 p.m., They hear tapping at the windows. Sometimes they hear bare feet on the stairs, and sometimes, if the house is very quiet, they hear a woman whispering from behind the bathroom door. He never left.